Okay guys, we're going to do an unboxing on my new Phantom 3. I'm so excited. I got it before everybody's even out of bed this morning to do this. So the plan is I'm going to open this up and we're going to look at some things that I downloaded off Thingiverse and 3D printed. I've got some prop guards here and some connectors that let you snap the guards on and off so you can put your Phantom in the case. Got a camera gimbal protector and lens cover. And then I got this thing. It's supposed to protect the camera as well on landing. So I'm kind of excited to see how this stuff fits. Gotta say that I dedicate this, this whole Phantom unboxing to my dad. I lost my dad back in October of this year, and he was a hobbyist like me. He really liked RC planes and things like that. So he would have loved to have gotten to see this. We've come such a long way since what we used to do, 10 or 15 years ago even. And so I'm excited to see the differences that the hobby has taken on. I've got my dad's knife. This is the knife that I gave him for Christmas last year, and I'm going to be using his knife to open everything up on my new Phantom. So let's get this thing opened up. Let's take a look at the box first off. Really nice, very nice, with the handle here, a DJI on the side, same Phantom professional picture. We got some QR codes and your standard I guess your standard stuff here for scanning and whatnot. So let's open this up. Dad always said he had no use for a dull knife. Okay, so on opening we're greeted with a user manual and a warning sticker. Read and understand the user manual and all other safety instructions before using this equipment. And I'd say that is a definite user manual that we all want to read. Definitely want to go through that and read that. Let's see what we've got in here. Okay, the manual has got some metallic DJI stickers for customization. We've got safety guidelines for your battery. Wow, this is something that I think is important, just coming from the hobby and seeing so many, seeing what a lithium battery can do. I've seen some of these things swell up and actually burst into flames. I don't think that you're going to have that problem with your Phantom. Don't let me scare you. The battery technology has come a really long way, but the amount of energy stored in one of these is really amazing and scary at the same time. Quick start guide for your Phantom 3. Ooh, it's got metallic ink on that too. Really nicely done. Everything feels extremely nice. Not just your typical kind of cheap feeling RC stuff. This is really nice. In the box, so this is what you should have in the box kind of deal here, I guess, to go through. Safety guidelines and disclaimers. So I'll have to go through and read all that. Let's take this off, and okay. There she is, the Phantom Professional. We've got stickers on all the motors. And there's the Outrunner motors. Wow, I remember seeing the first one of these things years ago where the can actually turned. It's amazing to me that this entire RC unit here has no servos. And you do have the brushless motors down here for the gimbal, but there's no servos involved. It's just hard to believe for somebody that used to be into flying, the old slow sticks and things like that. So wow, it's a really nice looking piece of hardware. Landing gear's a little bit flexible. It's got some little pads here on the bottom. Looks like those may not survive a lot of hard landings on pavement. I'd say this is best suited for soft grass. I hear a lot of people saying that this gimbal guard thing is kind of tricky to get in and out. And I haven't seen this really before. It looks like it's a piece of foam in here, I guess, to keep your gimbal from banging around during shipping. It still has a little bit of movement. I can see that. I also see we've got an SD card in here. Don't know what this thing actually even ships with. I can't remember. We've got a 16 gigabyte card. Not sure what the speed or anything is on that. I imagine they would send something that could handle this sweet 4K camera. Now, immediately looking at this is something that concerns me just a little bit, as I see a lot of people who are crashing and having problems right here with this separating at this point on the camera. I don't know if you can see that very well. But I'm going to try and come up with, I know there's some kits that you can put on here and keep that from happening, but I want to come up with some protection for that. So yeah, really, really, really nicely made. There's a USB port on the front. I guess you could plug that up and maybe communicate with your or see your SD card. And this, I think, is the little camera savers, because really all this thing is held in with is this rubber. So these kind of keep that from being able to detach on a hard landing, I guess. Still may look at something else. I mean, even a couple zip ties through there probably wouldn't be a bad idea to hold that together. And while we've got this here, I'm going to look at one of these buckles. So here's one of the 3D printed buckles. Now, I can't credit the people who made these on Thingiverse, because I can't remember. But Thingiverse.com has these. I printed them on my Maker Gear printer. And I don't know if we need to, if I have to get some longer screws right here, probably be a good idea. I don't know if you can reuse these factory screws to do this. But these fit right here, like so. And then you've got your buckle that snaps in. So I'll have to try those out. But yeah, here's the actual guard after I printed it. Pretty cool. Guy put a skull design on it. So that'll just pop in like that. Well, I guess I got it upside down. Pop in like this. Yeah, like that. And then you can pinch this together and quick release it to put it back in the box. So what else we got? The DJI bag. I know what's in here. They're genuine DJI props. The silver and black. They have shrink over the middle of them. Shrink wrapped on the center. Make sure these match up with the motors, silver and black motors. So that's a nice little touch to have those in a bag. The controller. Hefty piece. Hefty. Feels very quality. Very, very nice quality. Can't tell with the shrink on here, but it looks like, yeah, the edges here are rubberized, I guess, to help you with some grip. You've got, you can mount different things with this, or lay it down on the table and not have to worry about it hitting anything. Here's your USB hookup for your tablet or smartphone. And I'm not sure what this one's for. I don't know what that micro is for. But yeah, it feels really great. Just as a compare and contrast, here's what I used to use back in the day. And this looks like, it just reminds me of the little robot in WALL-E, the girl robot, so smooth and white compared to, the old technology that was all about in this industrial high-tech, Terminator look here. But I have to say, back in the day, using one of these and setting up, all your exponential and your endpoints and servo throws and all that stuff, you really learned about the hobby. This is kind of a turnkey operation here now. You just pick it up and go. So we're looking at two very different eras of controllers here. I use this to do aerial photography years ago. Actually, I've got can see where we've come from. This is what I used to use. This is my old slow stick. No outrunners here. You had to calculate your pinion and your spur gear, what kind of prop you're going to use, how much power your motor was pulling. There's the old Castle Creation ESC. I actually used a point and shoot camera inside. This is just fan fold foam, and hook this up to your receiver. There's a receiver mounted right here. I think that's a bird. And there's, wow, actual servos to control things. Now look at the technology we had. This is fan fold foam V-tail on this slow stick. This is an aluminum arrow to give it some extra strength for carrying around a camera. And I could not even begin to hope to take the kind of footage and the kind of shots that I can now with this. It's just really amazing to see how things have progressed these past few years. It's really amazing. And it's kind of sad in a way to see that. I know that it's wonderful for everybody to be able to buy one of these and just take it out and fly. And it's still a hobby, but the degree of it, of the knowledge that you have to get a camera up in the air now has went way down. You can just buy this and watch a couple YouTube videos and go fly and shoot stuff that we can only dream of shooting 15 years ago. So really amazing. Really, really amazing. Okay, let's see if I can get this camera guard off here. Looks like it comes out, okay, it comes out this way. That's not so bad. I feel it moving already. So there we go. It releases the camera. I'm going to pull this little piece of foam here out and read what the warning says on it. I guess I should read it first, but it's got to come out one way or another. Remove before flight. Okay, now we do have a piece of film. I'm leaving that on for right now. Here is the piece I printed. Looks like it's keyed right here to fit. Right here, it's got a little bit of a heat sink right there. I've heard that's a difference on the Phantom Professional, is it has a fan here to help cool the camera. So I guess it's just, I might not be able to do this one-handed. I want to risk breaking something. But I guess this just fits on here and keys in. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that works pretty well. It fits in and stabilizes everything and keeps your lens protected. So yeah, good job on whoever designed this. I'm sorry, guy. I'll try to credit you in the description, or maybe put some links to these. But that's nice. Very nice. And then we've got this bottom piece. I guess goes this way. Yeah, looks like it fits in here. This I don't think I can put on without two hands. Let's set this down. Let's see. I don't know if it goes this way, or if it even matters. Okay, looks like it goes this way. Fits in just like that, I suppose. Probably needs a couple zip ties right here and here. So that's going to give you a little bit of extra. If you were to land on something that, a stick or something protruding, and it hits your camera, oh my gosh, don't even want to think about that. Don't even want to think about it. Oop, one little thing I see, I've got a little bit of sticky goo right beside my sensors. These are I guess the ultrasonic sensors for indoor. That's the only really non-perfection production I've seen, is this, whatever that is. Maybe where a sticker got on there and somebody peeled it off or something. But yeah, really happy with that. Looks great. What else we got in the box? The 100-watt charger. You know, I really almost got the Phantom Advanced. I got this one through Best Buy, and then I had them price match it. And I almost got the Phantom Advanced just because of the price, and I could have got a spare battery, which I didn't get a spare battery. That's on my to-do list, but Santa just couldn't do that this year. But here's our charger, and with the 100-watt charger, you get a little more speed. Let's see what's in here. Okay, we got DJI cable. Looks like a standard micro USB to USB cable. We've got power cord and what looks suspiciously like a laptop power connector. 17.5 volts at 5.7 amps. AC power adapter DJI. Feels like a nice piece. It's a, just looking at it through the plastic, it's a very good looking piece. And the cords, the shielding and stuff on the cords feels really nice. Looks like a nice quality piece. Yeah, here's our plug for charging our battery. Whoops, I just dropped my cable. And here's the one for the controller. And as I understand, you should not charge both at the same time. Charge one or the other, but not both. So that looks really nice. What else we got here? Accessory. This is okay, extra vibration isolators and extra fall protectors and extra feet. There's some more little feet. And this guy is a rubber lined wrench that you can throw around your motor to hold it to tighten your props. Oh yeah, that works very well. Yeah. I have to use that, not get lazy and just throw them on there and assume they're not going to fly off. That's a nice little touch. That's a well-made piece too. Just the fact that they put rubber in it and that the rubber is keyed inside so that it doesn't just come flying out. Now, stuff like that, that means a lot. That's just an indication that if they got this kind of quality on the outside, it makes me believe that everything that they've done on the inside is also quality. Here's our, wow, this is the $150 famous battery, and it's in there pretty good. Okay, there we go. 4480 milliamps, 15.2 volts. This is a 4S pack. Got 4 cells in it, or 4C pack? 4S, I can't remember what that is. It's a shame. I know it has 4 cells at what, 3.3 to 3.7 volts apiece. Reminds me of a drill battery. Oh, you really got to push that thing in to get it to click. That's good. Maybe it won't be falling out anytime soon. So yeah, there's the unboxing of the Phantom. I'm going to tinker around a little bit here with my guards and see what happens with putting on these prop guards, and then hopefully I have some videos of it flying pretty soon. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for some aerial footage from the Appalachian Mountains.